Yo, it's Rob Lee Taylor, aka One Sir Grove of EVT, and my man Rob B. AONN Records. Rob's recently had some surgery on his hands after getting in a fight with the window, and he's recovering. And even Rob, show him the injury.
See that?
Damn. What exactly, without going into too much detail, in a nutshell, paraphrase, what happened? Punched out some glass? You were a little angry?
I don't remember none of that. I just remember standing right over here by the booth.
Yeah.
And tipping the half gallon of the R&R.
Shit.
And I woke up in Seattle and they said, you died twice on the plane. It's like, what the fuck?
Damn.
That's crazy.
You said on the plane, meaning that you were airlifted.
Airlifted on a jet, not no motherfucking helicopter.
Now you see, Rob B's a real soldier from the West Coast. He's part of my real family. And this brother, even though he's had surgery to his arms after he engaged in a fight with the window and punched the shit out of this window, this brother can play some keys. Oh, hey, Rob, real quick, before you play some keys, you want to do a little quick intro, man, and let people know, man, these haters that be hating on the AONN Records familiar on the name. You know, you got something you want to add to that? Any of these motherfuckers out here trying to hate on us?
First of all, for the people that sit out there and run their motherfucking mouths, they sit there and they talk shit like, woo, 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 this and that. None of that shit matters because they're not doing nothing. So, say you have a quarter and you're taking that quarter and investing it when old boy's sitting over there with $2, not doing a fucking thing with it, probably gonna go get some gummy worms while he's talking shit about your quarter. While you gonna grind and turn that quarter into a fucking empire, they're gonna be stuck with a fucking moldy gummy worms. That's the way the Northwest, no offense on any Crip, you know what I'm saying? I got a Crip family, but the Northwest is a bucket of crabs. Because if you've ever seen a bucket of crabs, no crab in that bucket will ever get out that motherfucker. Because there's always a crab right there going to pull them back down.
Damn.
They could be inches away. I've never seen a fucking, I thought it was fake. I was like, show me that shit. They right there, they couldn't get out. That's the Northwest. But, I mean, now we got, what's his name? Macklemore. I'm gonna pump some bags. $20 in my pocket.
Rob B finna give Macklemore a run for his motherfucking money.
I like him, dude. I liked him when he, like back in the day, people motherfuckers start talking about Macklemore. Now, man, I knew him when he was, we're chilling out here down by the riverbed in Seattle. And it's baseball season. Mariners, let's go. I remember when my daddy took me there. We played baseball out there under the sun and it was freezing and raining.
Oh, wow. What you finna play for us today, Rob? How you gonna show these kids? We finna let y'all see how multi-talented the rapper, heavyweight, contender, champion Rob B is here with this music industry. He's not just one-dimensional.
Give y'all a little breakdown.
You finna bust a freestyle of this? This is real West Coast here, people. What you seen is West Coast and East Coast connected up in cyberspace. Recorded. This is June 2013.
Gotta find oh shit. Okay, here we go. drum kit you just see me play.
Right.
So, put it again, take that from the top.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice. Now this is a beat being made by a man who's just had surgery on his arms.
Should I just spit something too?
Yeah.
I came off on the mid bar right there, so the breakdowns were not at the end of the.
By the way, man, if y'all want a track with Rob B on it, it's gonna cost you at least $1 million. Just so you know, we ain't gonna be lowballed here. Hey, look, you looking at one of North America's most elite rappers of all time. This is Rob B, man. This is real talk right here. West Coast, real West Coast, and I'm out here on the U.S. East Coast. So, you know, you seeing something unusual here.
Let's go with the Fargo. I fucking love this shit right here. I can make it sound like Mario.
There we go. Now, Rob and I are both from the West Coast, so these are the kind of sounds we grew up listening to.
Yeah. Yeah. Straight out the jail cell, they say I've been living too hot to be free. They sending the cops to watch the block and they only stop to see me. They wanna see what I got, checking my pockets and socks, but I ain't gonna be catching a case, so picky go and kick rocks. This is the land of the free, so freely I'm gonna land on any money making hustle to put that green in my hand. If there's an easy way to get it, better believe I done get it, cause I'm lazy, I admit it, but I'm making that money, so don't forget it, watch me. Shit on your paycheck, but I'm breaking the sweat. Now why you breaking your neck? I'm chilling making some bets. Hurry on the elevator, why you taking the steps? I'm doing damage like a freight train waiting to wreck. I'm bringing the heat like flames, I'm putting sake in the check. Got a load of text and collect. You shouldn't have taken the bet, cause I'ma make you hate me, but I ain't breaking you yet. Just wait till you see my pawns that I've been waiting to set. Cause I'm killing. I'm still killing. I always lose myself with the way I'm living at times. My thoughts while I'm false betrayal, I need to get them in line. Cause every day I feel afraid to say what's been on my mind. And when my vision is blind, I speak through rhythm and rhyme. I know it's not what I really see, but my thoughts have been killing me. And I hate that my mistakes are gonna stop you from feeling me. I guess all I could do is try and cope with the best. And stop thinking crazy shit, cause I could cope with the rest. It takes some time to ease my mind, like taking smoke to the chest. Before the stress makes a mess and I'm left broken, depressed. Now I confess that it's best for me not to mess with this and let it be. This could be my destiny, that's not too far ahead of me. Yeah, I know it better be. If not, the shit is dead to me. I'm trying to get it right, but I can't hide what they already see. Why try and hide who I am or what I done? Y'all can try and slow me down, but I'ma hit the ground and run.
Damn. Rob, what label are you signed to?
AONN. All or Nothing Northwest.
Bam. And you know what, man? I just want to let everybody else know who's watching this video in the background. If you can see the faded out down at the bottom of the screen, and it's only faded out because we got Rob here in the side picture. We got Sleep, man, on the video from Hardwood Studios featuring Sleep and Rob B together. You know what I'm saying? When they were kicking off Unison from its very beginnings. Hey, what's going on with Hardwood? They're out here on the East Coast. Is that correct?
They are. They had to evolve, man. Like I know Ron, and he's a good dude. I mean, he's a dubstep DJ. He made money out there, and he lived in Linwood. And like what you seen here, like what I showed you of the booth. He had like this is I probably got half the equipment he does, but he did like beats, like, and like we always struggled with the vocals in there. So he would smash out beats, and then we'd go back to where my shit is at. You know what I'm saying? Because I can make Richard Simmons sound like fucking Jesus on my shit.
All right.
I'm just fucking righteous with it, and it just comes from doing it so many fucking times and be like, and I'm gonna add a little effect here and move. Don't do none of that. It's all about pronunciation and delivery. Fucking dominoes on them bitches. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he fucking is amazing with them fucking videos, dude. He was carrying that camera that we shot for My City. It was shot in 1080p, and we were cooling down fucking Northgate and the Golden Gardens with the same kind of camera that shoots movies in LA, that shoots the videos, Lil Wayne's videos. The same camera. You couldn't get no better than that.
Right.
He top dollar for that shit. And he did that, all that, on love. It was lucrative for both parties because we're getting the name out there by the sick ass video, and he's getting the hardwood out there by our fans coming to watch the video. And they'd be like, well, who did this video? Go ahead and look down there. You'll get his 425 number, and I think he got another one on there. And just get his info, and I'm pretty sure he's out there, because if he's on the East Coast, man, that's where hip hop's at.
Yep, and Rob's gonna be out here on the East Coast with us, you know what I'm saying, with his Blood Pyru family, you know what I'm saying, because he's certified from out there on the West Coast. We grew up together, you know what I'm saying, we from the same neighborhoods, and look, we from the same family. And here go this too, real quick now, Rob B is now distributed by Sony. That is Sony officially. Rob B's new album, The Entree, just dropped, and this has been almost 15 minutes behind the scenes of AONN Records and how we produce bi-coastally. That's coast to coast. Like I said, I'm out here on the U.S. East Coast getting everything ready for Rob to come out here and rock stadiums, coliseums, concert halls. And Rob, what kind of intel you got for the audience worldwide with regard to this new Entree album that just dropped on AONN Records?
Oh yeah, first of all, before I say anything on that, this is legal where I live.
That's right. Shit.
It's great. But now they got all sorts of fucking tricks and shit to tell if you were smoking just now. So it kind of sucks in the same way. But anyway, with the Entree album, my whole vision of music is what drove me more to do music other than the love that I have for it, like the feeling, you know what I'm saying, when you play something and you see the look on people's faces and you get the attention. Everybody wants that. Now, if you say you don't, then you're probably weird, and you probably live alone or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the center of attention. That's probably because you don't ever get to be the center of attention. Once you get that, it's addicting. It's more addicting than any drug on the planet. And through music, it's like to get the center of attention because you stab somebody is not going to be the same as, you know what I'm saying, music. And it's always, what drove me more to do music was to get that meal ticket. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up shitty, I'm the third out of 8 kids, you know, in and out of foster homes and condemned meth labs, and my mom got all fucked off when she was, you know, younger, and my dad, he, you know what I'm saying, he bounced up to Washington, where I'm at now, but I was living in Oregon, and it was that to feed my family, to be the savior, you know, to be a huge ass family. My mom has 6 sisters, and there's 7 girls of my mom's. My grandpa had 7 girls. That's why he died at 52. And they all have 8+ kids. I'm dude, that's 8 times 7. Plus all the fucking steps and the halves everywhere else, the big family. And my family with my mom, we were black sheep. We could tell when we go, all my cousins are successful. All of them. Every single one, male, female, even younger than me. And my youngest 3 siblings, they live with my aunt now, and they're all fucking, you know what I'm saying, sauced up, and they got that chance, that opportunity, you know what I'm saying. I didn't even have no thoughts of anything of going to college. I was like, what the hell, college? I thought that was the old dusty books upstairs in the attic, you know what I'm saying? And mom went to community college, which back in the freaking 70s, you know, with the book that you open up and it's got the tapes in there. B-side. And the woo-woo-woo is the woo-woo-woo of the woo-woo-woo. You know what I'm saying?
Right. The old educational system.
Old educational shit. I didn't have no, I didn't really, and that's what kind of pisses me off when I see people like that, have that chance and that opportunity and people there to show them and they still want to rebel. Like, I rebelled because I was scared to go home. I skipped school because I got made fun of because of the dusty, musty-ass clothes I was wearing every day. Like, saying I did that shit in defense. Like, there was, fucking staying after school, the YMCA, which is fucking a foosball table and a pool table, corny shit. Everybody going home to play video games.
Speaking of which, why don't you let them know, people who aren't too good with geography nowadays, how north of California, right there in that area of Oregon and Washington State, why don't you explain real quick in the few minutes that we have remaining, two things. One, how you got recruited in the Pyru Bloods, and two, how they could pick up your album.
Okay. After foster care, shit went crazy because shit, and I fucking moved from Forest Grove, Oregon. I got locked up actually at 12. And I was a 5-time felon already, grand thefts and woo. So, and I ended up getting charged with 3 of them, but because they dropped 2 of them. But they sent me to Portland, dog, and that was probably, I think, Forest Grove to Portland is probably a 30-minute drive. It's kind of like Seattle to Everett. And if anybody would know what the fuck that was.
All right. EVT 425.
It wasn't downtown Portland. It was that. So it wasn't projects. It was the ghetto. Old ass books and brand new metal detectors. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And there was blacks in the school, and then there was, the whites. And every now and then you see the Koreans or China or Japan or what, Asian. But all the white people in Park Rose were Russian. And I have my hair the same way right now back then. So off top, my first day of school there, I'm a Ruski. And apparently that's like dropping an M-bomb on a black man in the middle of Africa, calling a Russian a Ruski. But everybody called him Ruski. What's up, Ruski? And I'm like, I'm not fucking Russian, dude. What the fuck? I always got in fights. And so, I got in a fight with this white boy with long hair, Rob Zombie t-shirt, and I whipped his ass. And the brothers that, had beef with him, they were like, come on, And I met this chick, her name was, shit, they don't live here no more. And she started braiding my hair, and just like this, that's the first time I got my hair braided. She braided different every day. And I started hanging out with her brother, John Tay, and oh man, shit got out of hand.
Shit got ill, huh?
I will tell you, because I don't know where this tape is gonna go. But
it's going on YouTube, brother.
Okay, yeah. See, I got jumped in the girl's bathroom, like, I thought it was a prank, but then I got my ass stomped the fuck in, and then from then it was just on love. Seeing the OGs out there, which were really OGs. I mean, there was Park Rose Middle School where I was at, and Park Rose High was right across the street.
Right.
So they were like a few years older than me, but they was the OGs out there. Y'all bread in my hand and I'm cooling. What the fuck y'all doing? Get back into schooling. I don't give a rip about none of that, none of this, none of Chris, none of crack. I'ma get it back for the fact that I murdered the track. You never heard of the rap. And they be like, hey, white boy, come over here and spit one. And I'll be like,
hell yeah.
Force with the dick in my hand. I'm the mean motherfucker. I'm the cabbage man. Climbed up a tree. What did I see? I saw the mean motherfucker staring straight at me. So I picked up a rock. I hit him in the cock. That mean motherfucker did a belly flop. Say what? I ever had
that's filthy. See, that's real West Coast, man. For people who don't know, man, you don't know how we get down. It's like whites, blacks, Asians, Latinos, you know what I'm saying? And, man, everybody just link up like that. California, Oregon, Idaho, Washington, Montana. You might think you out in the middle of the desert. Niggas roll up on you with some red flags and shit. Nigga, Crips, Bloods, GDs, Vice Lords. We got all that every day, all day. And Rob B, man, he's certified. He ain't from some motherfucking Cornhusker ass town. Nigga, he from real shit. No.
P.O. 503rd, repping it.
So
Top left.
So how can the world get that new iTunes, that new Rob B Lava Flow?
Right now, everything, like, you can get the whole Unison album, I believe, on a few websites. I'm not sure exactly, but look up AONN Records, AONN Records, and you'll find everything you need.
That's right. And with that, Rob, man, any last words, man, before we go on to the next phase of this campaign about you coming out, you know what I'm saying, to the world stage, East Coast, overseas, Far East?
Yeah.
What are we looking forward to? What's coming after this album?
This album's the entree, the opportunity now to really eat. Meal ticket. The next album's going to be The First Feast, the EP, Robbie's EP of The First Feast. And it's going to be in a setting like The Last Supper. But it's going to be in a round table. You know what I'm saying? That way all men are equal. No head of the table. Everybody we going to be eating. That's what it's going to be, my breakout album. This right here is just a little taste. And this shit right here is already going to fill you up.
Nice. We going to see Young Fee on that joint?
On The First Feast?
That's right.
The breakout?
Yes.
Of Robbie's First Feast? That all depends.
Okay.
It depends. Like if you come to me and you're hungry and you sit down and you're working, that slot is yours. I don't care if you on there going like Nicki, wasting airspace. Jesus Christ, Tupac's in his grave doing fucking spinning like a Ferris wheel with that shit. All that wasted space. Anyways, that's another topic.
How about Sleep in Unison? How we gonna see Sleep in Teflon?
Dude, I really hope so.
I hope so too.
The songs that we did, me, Tef, and Sleep, and the lab sessions that we had, like, let me tell you this.
Modern classics.
Since Sleep and me are with Tef, Teflon doesn't do it. Teflon doesn't write. He just tried to get up in the booth, spit freestyles all night, and have like 12 tracks of just freestyles all on one track, which drives me fucking nuts.
Drinking some of that vodka you was drinking out of that Mike's hard lemonade. Why don't you show the world?
Don't get it twisted. That's not really what it is. It's probably like three quarters vodka.
Drink responsibly.
Right down the street, they sell the liquor in the Safeway. I don't know, like, it's not an L store. We go to the grocery store now, and they have this fucking vodka, smooth as shit, for like $6.
Listen up, people. Drink responsibly.
I mean, if you don't drink like me, that's what you really need to worry about. You get past that point, and you end up dead on an airplane.
So you said one of the fellow Unison members be coming up in there, and he off the cipher a little bit right now, man.
Right, exactly. And he'll tell you that. He'll be like, man, I don't know what it is. And like, it's when me and Sleep did tracks together, they were dope, they were cool, but they were missing something. You know, Teflon will tell you off top, you know what I'm saying? I'll just do this shit for fun. You know, he's like a Jeezy. I'm not a rapper, woo, woo, woo. And then I sit his ass down and I was like, you ain't getting that in that booth unless you write 16 bars.
Right.
Because freestyling is cool. But freestyling is just a sharpening tool. If you're never going to write, then you're never going to use that tool. You know what I'm saying? Like, writing is creating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, everybody's, I'm in the booth freestyling. No, you're in the booth spitting a bar and then be like, stop, rewind it, play it back. Okay, yeah, do it again. All right. No, bring it back. That is writing. That's just what an annoyed ass producer that's got to sit there and click that shit back and forth. Like I'll be doing for Tef up here, I'm driving me crazy doing that shit. But that's writing in a different. That's like digitally writing.
Right. So listen up, MCs. Listen up. Rob B saying, man, it's one thing for y'all to be doing them little freestyle, and it's not to take away from epic freestyle battles, but man, when it comes to this industry of marketing albums, putting out music worldwide that people buy on iTunes, you got to have them 16s written. If you don't have your 16 bars written, then it ain't money though.
Right. Now, I mean, it's almost impossible. Like I know this by doing it over and over. Like. To where it would be like, Mike, how many times do you think took a jump shot.
Yeah.
That's how many
million times, man. Million times.
A billion times.
Right.
He did it a million times before his nuts dropped.
And everybody wanted to be like Mike.
Everybody wanted to be like Mike. I wanted to be like Jesus Christ. I don't even know, because back then you was real quiet, you know. And then M came out and opened that door that Vanilla closed. You know what I'm saying? Opened that shit back up for, you know what I'm saying, for even people to give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because that's hip hop was built off struggle.
That's right. Agreed.
And like with jazz and R&B, you know, down south, when they get crammed up in New York in the projects where there's no room for the instruments and all that, they took the only thing that played music and turned that into an instrument.
And then you got to take that out to the park. Yep.
So really, hip hop didn't invent anything, but it reinvented everything.
Knowledge, building. That's right. And we gonna take hip hop back out to those parks. We're gonna take it back to the beginning.
When a motherfucker at the age 11 could walk by one of the most money revenued fucking record labels on his way to school, that's unbelievable, like, luck right there. You lucked out, and then have no struggle behind it and own the lane that Pac should be in. Somebody who, you know, comes from the struggle, who's seen the other side. It's almost not fair. Like, the rap was a savior, now it's more like a crutch. You know what I'm saying? You having to battle cats that are growing up where, you know what I'm saying, rich cats, you know what I'm saying, didn't get no love in the hood unless they came down to the hood.
Speaking of which, I got a good question, I think, right now. In these last 3 minutes remaining, because I've decided we're gonna make this a 30-minute behind the scenes AONN Records video. Who you listening to right now? In the next minute and a half, who does Rob B listen to when he listens to music?
Well, first of all, like my number one, shit, man, it's gotta be Dayton Family, bro.
Oh, you said Dayton Family from the Midwest, Michigan, Flint, if I'm not incorrect, is what I meant. Yep, the city of Flighty, that's right.
Backstabber, Jake the Flake, any way you want to put it. I mean, they were the realest. Nobody would, after they dropped the FBI album, nobody would fuck with them because Bootleg's been in 9 different prisons.
They had Bootleg, Shotgun. They had the track What's on My Mind 1, What's on My Mind Part 2, What's on My Motherfucking Mind. Yeah.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Ooh, shit.
Hey. Hear no evil, see no evil, bitch. I give it a gangster from the streets, a motherfucker to make me bust you. Knock you down quick and bury your ass in the bus up. Like the fucking terror that's hard to creep to put your town away. A silent what's on that tip, so motherfucker, there be no sound today. Taking it against the wall, so play your haters, lock yo, go. An AK-47 left his brains up on the floor. I'm killing and dealing and fucking him up with the dashes. 3 killers with asses. All we leave is ashes. Take your shit and dashes. Ooh.
These new jacks nowadays, blood, they don't know about that shit though. They don't know nothing about that.
A lot of cats back then knew about Dayton. They've been like underrated and overlooked. Like I listen to their shit now. They recently signed with I'm not even gonna say it, but one of the groups that hit fucking huge on their 3rd release of their 4th album, and they just signed with them, but they've been touring with them and doing music with them back and forth, and because they got a murderous, wicked kind of but syllable, and then they have the ghetto, you know, the back home type music, like in the ghetto it's no joke. It got me thinking, how can a brother get away? Ghetto.
And by the way, if anybody's watching this video anywhere in the world, I got the original cassette tape of the Dayton Family in good condition that I will sell to you on eBay for no less than $10,000.
Fuck being indicted.
That's right. But now, who else though, man? We got 25 seconds left. Who else?
Okay. Right now, off top, my favorite in the game, and possibly the favorite group ever, and possibly the 4 greatest lyricists ever.
10 seconds, quick.
Slaughterhouse. Joe Budden, that's my guy. And then Joel Ortiz, that's my guy. And then fucking Crooked Eye and Royce the 5'9", the Syllable Killing Machines, who like that's That's who I try and spit like. If I was to spit like somebody and go harder than hard, Royce, Crooked, goodness gracious. And then you have Joel Ortiz, and he's like one of my favorites now. He's the bigger guy, but he's fucking like athletic. I mean, he be making bets like, hey man, you don't think I reach up there and jump there? I'll jump up there and hang off the mother. He jumping and grabbing like 10-foot poles, like 10 feet in the air off stage. Big guy, butt crack all out and shit. Woo! You know what I'm saying? But he comes spits raw.
Hey Rob,
raw. You gotta listen to the song "Sound Off."
Sound Off.
I fuck with nothing of that hot shit. Sound off, sound off. And then Yellow Wolf, Eminem fucking signed all those guys, and like those that's for lyricists and real hip hop and all over the country type shit. That's the dopest fucking label right now. Shady, what he did with them is unmatchable. Like it's not on no. Like stupid surface shit. That's
Did you say stupid surf-ish shit?
surface shit.
You talk about like surfer music?
So basically, their iceberg doesn't have no depth to it.
Yeah.
It's up here, like a Flow Rider. You know what I'm saying? Something like an MC Hammer. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It's all on different shit.
That's an interesting analogy from Rob B. You said it's some surface shit.
You know that saying? Well, that came out of left field.
Right.
I live there. I live in left field. I live there.
Look, people. Look, people, listen. Rob B is full of energy, and we gonna do some more of these. Right now, we finna let y'all go and digest this behind the scenes video, documentary, rapumentary, Rob B, real talk in the studio, no joke. And Rob, what's the trademark signature Rob B? We out.
Man, this is Rob B, the music making monster. AONN Records all day. Have to edit that out. And PO, top left. We in this bitch, finna eat, get that meal ticket, you know what I'm saying? The entree, get it now. AON Records. AON. All or nothing, bitches.
And we out.